Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, explorers have long whispered about a hidden city, a place of unimaginable wealth, ancient secrets, and perhaps even a lost civilization. Known only as the lost city of Z, this mystery has claimed lives, fueled obsessions, and still captivates the world today. The legend of the lost city of Z comes from reports dating back centuries. European explorers heard tales from indigenous peoples of vast stone cities hidden in the jungle filled with treasures beyond imagination. While many dismissed these as myths, others believed they hinted at a forgotten advanced society buried deep within the rainforest canopy. The most famous seeker of the lost city was British explorer Colonel Percy Fawcett, a man forged in the crucible of the British military and hardened by years spent mapping the uncharted frontiers of South America for the Royal Geographical Society. Fawcett was no mere adventurer. He was a seasoned surveyor, a mystic, and a man possessed by a singular, all-consuming obsession. His belief wasn't born from fantasy, but from a tantalizing clue, a decaying colonial document known as Manuscript 512, which spoke of a magnificent city of stone and silver lost for centuries deep within the Brazilian jungle. For Fawcett, this wasn't just a legend, it was a destination. In 1925, at the age of 57, Fawcett embarked on what he declared would be his final attempt. This time he would not be weighed down by a large, cumbersome party. His team was lean, loyal, and bound by blood and friendship. His eldest son, Jack, chosen for his strength and resilience, and Jack's close friend, Raleigh Rimmel, selected for his adventurous spirit and good humor. Fawcett's strategy was radical for the time: to travel light, live off the land, and move like ghosts through the jungle. He believed a small footprint was the key to survival and secrecy, essential for a prize he was convinced others would kill to find. Carrying little more than their instruments, weapons, and an unshakable conviction, they plunged into the Amazon. They were entering a world known to Europeans only as the Green Hell, a realm of crushing humidity, relentless insects, and unseen predators lurking in the shadows. But where others saw only a savage primordial wilderness, Fawcett envisioned the ghost of a grand civilization. He was convinced he would uncover an ancient city, a metropolis he codenamed Z, built long before European contact. Fawcett believed that Z held the key to rewriting history, that the Amazon was not just a wild, untamed land, but once the cradle of a sophisticated culture that defied all Western understanding of the ancient world. His early letters home, carried back by native guides, were filled with cautious optimism. He spoke of the grueling conditions, but also of his unwavering belief that he was on the right path. Then, on May 29, 1925, a final dispatch reached the outside world, sent from a location Fawcett ominously named Dead Horse Camp. In the letter addressed to his wife Nina, he expressed his high hopes for the next leg of the journey into completely uncharted territory. But it also contained a chilling premonition and a stark command. "You need have no fear of any failure," he wrote, before forbidding any attempt at a rescue mission should they not return. After that message was sent, the jungle fell silent. But then the letters stopped. Percy Fawcett, Jack Fawcett, and Raleigh Rimmel vanished from the face of the earth, leaving behind only a trail of questions and a legend that would captivate the world for the next century. After Fawcett's last dispatch from a location ominously named Dead Horse Camp in May 1925, the world heard nothing. Silence descended. For years, the most accepted theories were grimly predictable. Many presumed they were ambushed and killed by one of the region's uncontacted tribes. Decades later, the Kalapalo people would offer conflicting stories, some claiming their elders had warned Fawcett away, others whispering of a violent end, but the jungle itself was an equally formidable foe. Did they succumb to malaria, dysentery, or a venomous snakebite? Did their food run out, leaving them to starve in the green expanse? With no bodies and no equipment, every plausible end was swallowed by the Amazon's vast indifference. The lack of evidence, however, fueled a far more tantalizing possibility, one that resonated with the mystical underpinnings of Fawcett's own beliefs. He wasn't just searching for ruins, he was on a spiritual quest for a higher civilization. This theory posits that Fawcett and his team did not fail, but succeeded beyond imagination. They found Z, And in finding it, they discovered a world so profound, so enlightened, that their old lives became meaningless. Perhaps they were welcomed into this advanced society, choosing to shed their former identities and remain, becoming part of the very legend they sought. It's a romantic notion, but one that fits the man who saw the Amazon as a sanctuary holding humanity's deepest secrets. Fawcett's vanishing act did more than end an expedition, it ignited a global obsession. In the decades that followed, numerous expeditions set out to find him, and an estimated 100 people would die or disappear in the attempt, consumed by the same jungle. His disappearance became the ultimate proof of Z's existence for believers. The mystery was no longer just about a city of stone and gold, but about the fate of a man who walked off the map and into legend, cementing his story as one of the 20th century's most profound and enduring enigmas. His quest became a testament to the power of the unknown and the siren call of a world just beyond our reach. Over the decades, dozens of expeditions have tried to follow in Fawcett's footsteps. Some claim to find fragments of pottery, strange geometric mounds, and evidence of ancient settlements hidden beneath the rainforest floor. Modern archaeology even supports the possibility. Advanced civilizations did exist in the Amazon, with vast networks of roads, raised fields, and massive earthworks. Could Fawcett's Z have been one of them? In recent years, a technological revolution has allowed us to see the Amazon as never before. From high-altitude satellites to low-flying aircraft, new tools are piercing the seemingly impenetrable jungle canopy. The most groundbreaking of these is LiDAR, or light detection and ranging. The technology works by firing millions of laser pulses toward the ground. These pulses slip through the leaves and branches, reflecting off the earth and any ancient structures below. By measuring the return signal, scientists can digitally erase the forest, creating astonishingly detailed 3D maps of what lies hidden. What this has uncovered is nothing short of a lost world. Entire networks of roads and settlements stretch for miles, challenging the long-held idea that the Amazon was an untouched wilderness. We're seeing vast, interconnected urban landscapes with plazas, ceremonial mounds, and sophisticated water management systems. In the upper Xingu region of Brazil, these scans revealed a cluster of settlements known as Cujicugu, a garden city complex that may have supported tens of thousands of people. Dr. Helena Varga, a leading archaeologist, explains the paradigm shift. For centuries, we operated under the assumption that the Amazon's soil was too poor to support large populations. LiDAR has forced us to completely rewrite the history books. The evidence is undeniable. The Amazon was not an empty wilderness, but a bustling, domesticated landscape, home to complex societies that collapsed long before Europeans arrived. This brings us back to Percy Fawcett. His descriptions of cities with high walls and paved stone roads were once dismissed as fever dreams. But looking at these scans, his accounts seem eerily prescient. Some researchers now believe that Fawcett, guided by indigenous knowledge and his own intuition, was on the verge of a discovery that would have rewritten history. He may have stumbled upon one of these forgotten civilizations, only to vanish before he could prove it, consumed by the very jungle that guarded its secrets. Was the lost city of Z a myth, a misinterpretation, or a hidden city swallowed by the jungle? Percy Fawcett's fate remains a mystery, but the legend of Z lives on, calling out to dreamers, explorers, and adventurers to this very day.